my name is Brianna Jackson.
And my name is Manera Tillman, and today we will be presenting our presentation on exploring car performance using fuel efficiency data. Today, we'll just be going over a brief introduction of what fuel efficiency is, um, deep diving into our data description, our data exploration, and the conclusions that we found from our research and our data. When we first started looking into our data, we had to ask our personal selves some very important questions, like what is fuel efficiency and why it is so important. So, fuel efficiency itself is crucial for consumers, manufacturers, and policymakers as it impacts cost and environmental sustainability. The research explores the factors influencing car fuel efficiency, such as vehicle size, weight, engine type, and technological advancements like hybrids and electrics. By analyzing the data from the EPA on 550 car models, the study aims to provide insights that can benefit both consumers and the automotive industry. So, just to kind of highlight some of those things again, um, fuel efficiency matters. It can definitely help with cost savings, so it can contribute to spending less on fuel and save money over time. It definitely has its environmental impacts as well. Lowering emissions helps combat climate change and improve air quality. Um, Also helps with resource conservation. Using fuel efficiency helps preserve our finite fossil fuel resources. Performance overall is impacted as well. Fuel efficient vehicles often feature advanced technology for better reliability and regulatory compliance. So, meeting those fuel efficiency standards is definitely important for manufacturers and consumers together. So, in summary, prioritizing fuel efficiency benefits our wallets, planet, and our future.
As previously stated, there are multi factors that go into our fuel efficiency. So, for our research question, we came up with what are our key factors affecting fuel efficiency in cars, and how does fuel efficiency vary across the different vehicle classes and make?
So, as far as our data description, we had a abundance of variables to choose from, starting with city miles per gallon, class, combination miles per gallon, cylinders, displacement, drivetrain, fuel type, highway miles per gallon, make, model, transmission, and year. So, this helps us deep dive into fuel efficiency based on different models, different manufacturers, different miles per gallon, whether you're on the highway or in the city, different cylinders, displacement, and fuel type and vehicle year as a whole, instead of looking at all of this information separately.
So during the data cleaning process, we identified and removed two duplicate entries and addressed four missing values to ensure that the data was accurate as well as the reliability in our analysis process.
In our initial data exploration, we quickly got our information imported into our studio, and we learned that we had 550 rows and 12 columns, all of the data variables that I just mentioned. We also ran a summary code to give us a quick five-number summary for our numeric variables, giving us these details that you see on the screen. This helped us get like an overall overview of kind of what we were working with, helped us look at the information at a glance before creating those plots and different visuals that would help us deep dive a little bit more.
So we first wanted to look at the distribution of our fuel efficiency. As you can see here, we have a histogram that's just showing on our x-axis our combined miles per gallon and then our density. So you can see that the graph is a bit right skewed, and a lot of our cars are clustered in the 20 to 25 miles per gallon range. This represents the most common efficiency. So most vehicles fall in the 20 and 30 miles per gallon with a mean of about 24.07, with a median around 23.9. 0.0. This data highlights the three clusters of low efficiency vehicles below 20 miles per gallon, mainstream vehicles from 20 to 27 miles per gallon, and then our high efficiency outliers, which would include vehicles as well as electric models. So our next graph here is a line chart. It's just showing the fuel efficiency trend over time. So as you can see, our graph is showing the year 2014 to 2024. And there is a positive trend, as you can see, and that can be attributed to different things such as history and us starting to move over to SUVs, using more fuel efficient vehicles due to policymakers and such.
We also created a box plot to display the relationship between cylinders and fuel efficiency. So looking at this box plot, it displays the relationship between the engine cylinder count and the vehicle fuel efficiency based on combined miles per gallon. There's a negative correlation showing that the fuel efficiency decreases as the number of cylinders increase. Vehicles with the 3 to 4 cylinder size have the highest fuel efficiency, with the median between 30 and 35 miles per gallon. They also show a lot of variability, including some high efficiency outliers. In contrast, vehicles with 8 to 10 cylinder sizes usually have lower efficiency, with a median below a specific threshold, and they often show less variability as well. The display of the outliers in the 3 to 4 cylinder size category suggests that the high efficient vehicles, likely hybrids or advanced fuel efficient models. We also took it a step further and created another box plot to display fuel efficiency by drivetrain. This box plot displays the relationship between the vehicle's drivetrain and their combined fuel efficiency miles per gallon. Front wheel drive vehicles show the highest median fuel efficiency with a significant variability and several high efficiency outliers. Rear wheel drive shows moderate efficiency, while all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive vehicles show a lower fuel efficiency due to their additional weight and mechanical complexity. The red dots represent the outliers on our box plot, primarily in the four-wheel drive category, likely indicating hybrid or specially designed fuel-efficient models. This visualization shows how drive type chooses significantly impact a vehicle's fuel consumption overall.
Next, we constructed a correlation heat map. And as you remember, the bolder colors represent higher and the lighter colors represent a weaker correlation. So we looked at the city, highway, and combined miles per gallon as a strong positive correlated, while engine size for the cylinder and displacement, these showed a strong negative correlation with the efficiency. It should be noted that with the newer vehicles, there shows a slight positive correlation with the fuel efficiency, and that's just reflecting advancements in technology over time.
We also wanted to create a multiple linear regression model. So this model highlights the front wheel drive, smaller engines and fewer cylinders significantly improve fuel efficiency. It also highlighted that, gas and larger engines reduce it. The regression model emphasizes how vehicles features significantly affect fuel efficiency, accounting for 65 to 67% of the variation in miles per gallon. Front-wheel drive vehicles are more efficient and gaining an average of 3.82 miles per gallon, while larger engines reduce efficiency by 2.10 miles per gallon per liter of displacement, and each additional cylinder size decreases it by zero point 0.5 miles per gallon. Gas-powered cars are also less efficient than diesel, showing a 7.02 miles per gallon difference. These findings emphasize the fuel type and drivetrain and engine size are key determining factors in a vehicle's fuel economy.
Leading up to our conclusion, we just had a couple of questions for the discussion. The first one being, how do you think improving fuel efficiency in our vehicles can impact our daily lives and our environment? So basically, our footprint. And then our next question is, what other visuals could we have added to enhance this data? Overall, this analysis identifies key factors driving fuel efficiency, showing a positive trend over time, as we showed in our line chart over the past decade, showing advancements in technology as well as regulations. Smaller engines, front wheel drive configurations, it just significantly improves efficiency. With our regression model, as mentioned, there was about 67% in our variation. So there's still 33% of the data that is not accounted for that could offer us some type of actionable insights. Insights for manufacturers, insights for consumers, and insight for our future.
To piggyback off of that, to enhance fuel efficiency, manufacturers should focus on those lightweight materials and hybrid technologies, while consumers are encouraged to consider front wheel drive and smaller engines. The focus faced limitations, including data gaps, and focuses on US market vehicles, which may also affect generalization for this data. Future research should broaden its scope to include variables such as weight, aerodynamics. Like we also mentioned, geographical variables to assess what works overall as well. That concludes our presentation on fuel efficiency. Feel free to answer those two questions in response to the discussion board.